Hi, this is Steve McCann from PhillyGayCalendar.com, and we're here at the premiere of Truth with the two stars, Paul Lockhart and Rob Moretti. Welcome to Philadelphia. Tell us how the movie went.
I think the movie went all right. I think the question is, I think the movie went all right. I mean, we know how the movie went. Tonight, as Rob was about to point out before I cut him off, because I do that, tonight was really largely about gauging any interest or any sort of how it sits with the audience, because we have not really shown anybody of people to do the film. So gauging that was really...
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I wanted to do was to use this as a vehicle to actually see audience reaction and see how people like the film, see if things work, if things don't work, and by seeing the audience reaction with a lot of the things that happen, I think that it was, I think we did our job. So I'm happy, very happy.
And you kind of played a lot of roles in this. You were the writer, you were the director, you were an actor in this. How was it doing kind of all the roles at once?
Never again. No, it was Sean actually made it very easy. And I think we had a chemistry going on that we were able to just kind of get into it and just do it. And actually on the second or third day when we were shooting and I was chained up to the bed because we did a lot of that stuff first, I lost it. It was actually the day that I got the thing. Whatever, but we won't. Oh, we didn't want to give it away. But anyway, but you just did. Sorry. All right. I lost it, and Sean actually stepped up to the plate and kind of like took the set over, and thank God for that, because it was really, really emotional. I mean, the first day that we shot, he spent a lot of his day doing all the very intense stuff in the bathroom. Day 2 was me getting beat up, smacked, stabbed, and so it was really intense, and I couldn't handle it, and he really picked up and took care of everything. So I am grateful for that.
I think the key there is not overstepping boundaries and making sure you're taking the initiative and filling in blanks, but not forcing yourself or your opinions into areas where they don't belong. So fortify, not weaken. That's really what the plan was between the two of us. And never having worked together, we got lucky. Not stepping on each other's toes is something that doesn't happen naturally very easily. So.
And you've been here before. You've had several other movies at QFest, and most of your other movies have been very fun. You've had The Werebear, and you've had another gay movie. But this is much, much darker departure from your other types of movies. And how was this different from your other types of movies? Preparing for it.
I've as an actor or a hopeful actor, I always kind of wanted to do something that required, a lot more connection and a lot more something that had to come from something real and sometimes difficult. Because I think that's what they say. If you can't really do a certain kind of, it's not true, but a lot of people believe if you can't do a certain kind of acting, you're not a real actor. So, I was nervous. I think more than anything, I was anxious or hesitant about the size of the role. It's one thing when you can work 6 days out of 20 and do a really great job in your 5 scenes and still like decently steal the show, but it's another thing when you're carrying the entire film on your back next to the other actor. And that was one of the weird things about being on this set, is because as actors in the process of a film, actors tend to bond, crew tend to bond, and you kind of group up and kind of ghettoify. You become you have cliques. And really, Rob and I had each other. That was it. So we were filmmakers and actors, and we were in charge of 30 crew, and it was just us against the world. And that's a really lonely place to be. But we were all right.
Well, you made it work.
It worked. We used it. I used it. Yeah.
So what's next for the both of you?
That's a long list. What about you, Rob? Why don't you go for this one?
Wow. Okay. Well, I definitely want to make something, I think, a little lighter than this. Comedy, perhaps. But, I want to continue doing this, and I want to continue doing movies that, although it will be lighter, I do want to make a film that does make a difference. Everything that I do comes from within and the heart, and that's what I want to work on next. So, but it will be lighter than this.
It's tough. It's tough because the business of being an indie filmmaker, and when you're the writer, director, producer, everything pretty much, and partner on the film, your entire life becomes that film. So when your entire life is a really dark, twisted film, your entire life is pretty much dark and twisted. So this one, the fact that he's even standing up right now, I don't know how he's doing it, but I'm not done with the twisted. I don't think. I mean, I did just direct a film called Triple Crossed. I acted in it as well, and it's about a young man who's a Afghanistan, Iraq war vet, battling post-traumatic stress disorder, comes back, can't find work, and he ends up picking up a job hit for hire and falls in love with his mark. So it's also really kind of a dark film with some awkward moments, and that's basically going to distribution in August. So that's that, and I have another film out called Dark Place. I'll be doing the festivals next year, and I'm writing something, and I'm hoping to be in production pretty soon. So I'm really directing. I think that's where I'm aiming myself. Acting's great; it's all right, but I want to be a director. I want to crack the whip, make it hurt.
He does that anyway.
I know. Why not? I want to be paid to crack the whip. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, get him. There you go.
No, keep it.
Well, thank you very much. And we encourage everyone to go out and see Truth. So thank you. Welcome to Philadelphia.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.